Hi, my name is Alexa. I'm from New York. I'm 24 and I'm in medical sales, medical equipment sales.
Awesome. And your current dating status?
Oh, I'm single.
All right, cool.
As she introduces herself, she comes across as a friendly, feminine woman. Great big smile, dressed conservatively, not showing any skin, which, if you know the Fresh and Fit podcast, is rare. Oh, damn, I just realised this woman has a septum piercing. I literally googled feminine looking woman. Okay, I gotta scratch that, gotta change the video.
That's ignorant.
Yeah, that's what I want.
In the next segment, they play a game called Never Have I Ever, and the game works like this. One player will state an experience or activity to the group, and any player that has done said activity must take a sip. It's a drinking game that exposes anyone's past behaviours. For example, never have I ever cheated on my girlfriend. So if you see someone in the group take a sip, then you know, okay, this person has cheated on their girlfriend. Okay, let's roll the clip.
Never have I ever had a one-night stand.
It's almost like they aren't proud to admit what they've done, which is the point of the video. They feign the appearance of being a respectable girl, but they know their actions are anything but. Out of the 8 girls, 7 admitted to having a one-night stand. One even admitted that they lost their virginity to a one-night stand. I don't know about you, but it kind of makes you think, who really is fostering this hookup culture? Because clearly the women are taking part. The girl who's the main focus of the video, believe it or not, she's the only girl who said she's never had a one-night stand. So she obviously has standards, and obviously she wouldn't take part in such an activity, right? You'll get your answer, just wait.
I've actually never had a one night stand. I was in a 7-year relationship.
Oh, okay.
Look at these, no cap. I've never had a one night stand. So I've been single for not even 2 years yet, and I was in a 7-year relationship. And then I've had not even 2 years. I've had this one guy that I've been dating. Well, I was dating, not anymore.
She voluntarily tells everyone that she's been in a 7-year relationship. Nobody asked, but she felt compelled to tell us all that she's a long-term relationship kind of girl. Okay, so for 7 years, she's been with her boyfriend, but after that, she was single for almost 2 years. But during these single 2 years, she was dating or talking to someone. So the average Joe might think, okay, one guy for 7 years and one guy for the last 2 years. So in today's climate, this is a very respectable lady.
It hasn't even been 2 years that we broke up. And then I was like talking to these like 2 that I was dating.
Of this year or last year?
I remember playing Call of Duty back in the day, and you could benefit from this perk called Sleight of Hand, where you could do things very quickly with your hands to give you the edge. But I think this woman here is employing sleight of mouth because she just slipped in a word there very casually. So let's slow it down so you can hear it.
Like, like relationships and like little dates or whatever, like makeouts, but nothing like, nothing too exciting to like get naked.
And then I was like talking to these like 2 that I was dating.
This year or last year?
So I'm assuming for the most part that she's been working on herself, because between you and me, I don't know what a little date is, or I don't know what a little makeout is. Either you had a date or you didn't. Either you made out or you didn't. Do you really believe that these little dates she's going out on are simply a bite to eat, they hug, and then they say goodbye? Do you believe that she sat across the table from a charming, wealthy man and she just leaves it at that? And I know the guys she's dating, they're wealthy because she mentioned something in a vlog that she had with Walter from Fresh and Fit.
My friend owns a couple Ferraris and Lambos, and he told me that he can't. Well, he had to start very from the bottom, and anybody doesn't just drive a Ferrari.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
You have to show that you
That better be just her friend.
We all lie, of course, but women tend to lie a little bit differently. According to Susan Shapiro Barash, author of Little White Lies, Deep Dark Secrets, The Truth About Why Women Lie, she says that being told to be a good girl is code for keeping your secrets safe. She says when you're not in charge, you lie to look better in the eyes of those who are running the show, whether that person is your husband, your boss, or your neighbor. To put it in sporting terms, she says, a man telling lies is like an offensive maneuver, whereas a woman telling lies is more a form of defense. The internet and this whole podcast culture has provided so many opportunities for women to expose themselves and tell us men how they really think, how they operate. And for that, I'm thankful. Hopefully this video can provide some value in your life. But to be honest, it was always there. You can find stories of female nature in books thousands of years old. As I was having a look for content for this video, I came across a few articles that were 10, 20, 30 years old, so this is nothing new. 83% owned up to telling a big life-changing lie. Half said that if they became pregnant by another man but wanted to stay with their current partner, they would lie about the baby's real father. I promise you, I didn't just look for the most inflammatory articles possible. 42% would lie about contraception in order to get pregnant, regardless of what the partner wants. And an alarming 31% said they will not tell a future partner if they had a sexual disease.
That is a recipe for death and destruction.
And this statistic rises to 65% amongst single women. I just thought these articles perfectly revealed the all too common behaviour of women rebranding themselves as a good clean girl, when if you really knew who they were, or what they've been up to rather, you might not see them as you do now. How many times have you heard a woman say things like, "I'm not that person anymore, what I've done in the past doesn't matter, my past shouldn't define me," because they know if you were exposed to their past behaviours, you simply wouldn't see them as the same girl.
Never have I ever had sex on a beach.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
Mentioning the 7-year relationship would portray her as a good girl, and she knew that. However, just an hour later, you're listening to the rap sheet and thinking, this doesn't match the conservative lady you were trying to get me to believe you are.
Twice with my ex-boyfriend for 7 years. We went on plenty of vacations, so obviously it happened at the beach and everywhere else you could think about. And then with the guy that I was dating, also in Mexico, that was our first vacation.
Never have I ever hooked up with 2 people in one day.
Yes, I have kissed 2 guys, but it was like it went into the other day, so it counted as the same day, you know?
Okay, it was within 24 hours.
24
2 a.m.
hours, yeah.
By the way, 4 out of 8 said they have had a form of intimacy with more than one guy in the last 24 hours. And one person even said 3 within the last 24 hours. It's not like these are your typical OF adult industry girls. About half of them are students or working in medical sales. The majority of these are everyday girls.
I knew the 2 guys that I made, like that I kissed. Oh. Like, yeah. They weren't like random bar guys. I knew them.
Okay.
Guys, can you see the damage control here? They aren't even talking to her, but again, she felt the need to clean up her image a little bit. It just seems contradictory to me because on one hand, they're cheering and empowering women to sleep with anybody and everybody, but at the same time, they're saying things like, "I don't just do this with anyone." It's almost like they know this isn't respectable.
Never have I ever been in an arrangement with a sugar daddy.
Yeah, I have.
Did you smash him?
Well, it wasn't just one.
I don't know about you guys, but if I was courting a girl and I found out that she had once offered her body for money, that tells me all I need to know.
It was like, it wasn't really like a straight up like sugar daddy arrangement. Like,
Here we go.
And the interesting thing is, nobody's even shaming her. Nobody's making her out to be a bad person. But she knows by her past actions how she appears to people. And she doesn't like that appearance.
It was like the guy had money, my friend was dating his friend, and then he just wanted to take care of me. But I wasn't really interested in him, you know?
But you
I mean,
smashed him though.
Yeah, but he was
Okay.
a very nice guy though.
Can you hear this right now? She just came along and was paired up with the rich man's friend. They came like a package deal. Buy one, get one free. Birds of a feather flock together.
So lastly, have you ever cheated?
Yeah. At the time, I thought that I would tell myself like, no, I wasn't cheating because it was like with a guy after I found him cheating on me. So then we
Here we
broke up
come to
for
rationalizations.
No, it's not rationalization anymore because I cheated on him, I feel like. But he
cheated on you first though, right?
He cheated on me. We broke up for like 2 months, and in that time I met a guy and I ended up sleeping with him. But we dated and whatever, and then my ex he found out that I was with him, but then I never slept with him again. It was just my ex and I got back together, and then that was it.
How does someone go from I was in a 7-year relationship, I don't just sleep with anyone, to oh yeah, I cheated on my boyfriend, oh yeah, I had relations with a sugar daddy and I wasn't even interested in him?
Sorry, I'm out.